What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Welcome to another Friday, November 19th, 2021. The year is almost over. It's almost time for Thanksgiving. By this time next week, it will be Black Friday. Where did the year go? I mean, damn, time is flying. So, with that being said, a lot has happened this last week. This kid, Kyle Rittenhouse, verdict came in today. They found him not guilty. We'll talk about that a little bit. Dave Chappelle got canceled from his old alma mater, high school. We'll talk about that, and he did have another comment in regards to that since then. I did talk about it with my members only live stream yesterday, and we got into that, so we'll talk about that some more. And, the finale for BMF is tomorrow night, as well as episode 1 for Power Book 2. So I'll talk a little bit about that and what to expect with that. And there's just a lot going on. So let's get into it. Let me take a little swig of water. And I give a shout out to all the people out here that's been ready and waiting. I appreciate you all for coming through. It definitely does motivate me to get ready and to, get it cracking when I see people already in the lobby waiting and have some comments. Got to lubricate the pipes right quick. We got Jimmy in the building. What's good, Big Jimmy in the building? Louisiana boy, what's good, fam? Appreciate you for coming through. Saw you over there on Lamont's channel. Good to be, for you to be supporting everybody. I appreciate it. Miss Karen, hey, Miss Karen, how you doing? Glad to have you, as always. Hope you had a good day today. You say 2-Bit is going to appear in the first episode. That's a good possibility. We'll talk about that for a little bit today. My girl Gina in the building. What's up, Gina? How you doing? You've been working hard, I know, and appreciate you for being out there trying to take care of people. Good to have you back, as always. Miss Barika, how you doing? You a first responder out there as well, and appreciate you as well. Good talking to you earlier in Discord, and definitely thank goodness it's Friday. Young Slim, what's good, fam? How you doing, bro? I did email you back. I don't know if you saw it, but check it out, man. I did hit you back with the email, so definitely check it out. Lance on Facebook, man. I appreciate you checking in on Facebook. I've been trying to grow my Facebook audience, and I appreciate you checking in on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on Facebook. Appreciate you, Big Lance, for coming through. Appreciate you and your support as well. John James, what's up? What's up? Ill Woods. Halima, what's good, Halima? How you doing, sis? Appreciate you as well. And thanks for coming through. And, everybody, appreciate y'all. Let me get a little more swig of a little gin. Make you sin. Nah, that's water. All right. So, let's kick it off first. And also, Kamala Harris was president for a nice amount of time today. Not a lot of time. I think something between, I'll give or take an hour or so. And a lot of people didn't understand or even hear about it because the Kyle Rittenhouse story was so big, it kind of drowned it out. And also the Biden infrastructure bill passed. And, we'll talk about that a little bit as well. So Kamala Harris, while Biden was having some type of surgery or something, procedure done, she had presidential powers and she pushed the button and nuked everybody. I knew it. You can't let her take it. Nah. So we'll talk about that. Also, the biggest game changer in the fight for COVID is that they're starting to have drugs you could use over the counter. You know, years ago, 100 years ago, when people caught the flu, that was a life or death situation, you know. But today, people get the flu and it's not a big deal because you can go and get some Theraflu or some NyQuil or Dayquil or whatever, pop something and keep it moving. What if we're going to be close to having something similar for COVID? That would be huge. That would be a game changer, and I definitely would be a lot more comfortable going out and doing things if I knew if I did catch it, I could just run to Walgreens, pop a pill, drink some liquid or something, and be on my way. So we're going to talk about that as well. And, you know, so I hope everybody, you know, enjoy all that stuff. And also we could talk a little bit about rapper Young Dolph getting popped. A lot of people was, you know, upset about this guy getting killed. And it seems a lot of stuff has been happening about that, whether it's Monica trying to use, some people say clout chasing, by trying to show that that was her friend, and where she was just talking to him and trying to show receipts or whatever. Or Soulja Boy was just talking crazy on Instagram before he died. Or Yo Gotti and the entanglements that's going on with that. And also, you know, Real Housewives Portia was something else as well when she came out and talked about R. Kelly. All right. So let's get into this Kyle Rittenhouse. Let's see. Let me pull it up right quick. There's a lot of people, as we all know, he was found not guilty. Let's see, where is it? For some reason now it's not pulling up. But that's alright, I got it on another thing. Hold up. And also, what do you all think about Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter's fight tomorrow? Put a 1 for Terrence Crawford, a 1T, and put a 2S. You think Sean Porter gonna win it? I'm putting my money on Terrence Crawford without a doubt. Terrence Crawford is, I think he's actually better than Canelo, but Canelo is bigger than him, so they probably never will fight. But you know, alright. I got one thing about Rittenhouse. Let's see. So, the Kyle Rittenhouse story, I had said in the members only last week that the judge was going to make sure he didn't go to jail based off of information that I read and had, and I shared that with you all in the members only live stream. And the judge pretty much was acting as like another defense attorney for this guy. But the Rittenhouse verdict, they're trying to say, comes down to, do you believe it was self-defense or was it murder? If it was at his home or he was minding his business, then I would say it was self-defense. But if you get in your car, take a weapon, and go to a place you didn't even have to be, put yourself in a situation you didn't belong in and didn't need to be in, and then when something happens, you kill somebody and say it was self-defense. That's not how it goes. You had no point, no reason, being there. These business owners didn't call you to defend their business and their property. They have insurance, and at the end of the day, property is not alive. Now, those people, it does get a little complicated because I believe a couple of them had a weapon, but at the same time, he put himself into it. So let's see. It says, according to USA Today, that if you believe him when he says self-defense, then you have to acquit him. So it says the juries who cleared him on the 5 charges ranging from intentional homicide to reckless homicide to reckless endangerment haven't spoke publicly yet. When man, people gonna tear their damn head off. When they do, they'll likely be asked, where did they find reasonable doubt? Now, it says right here, that would be the wrong question, of course. And it says that, for one, keep in mind, this dude drove there and put himself in that situation. But anyway, it says that, let's see, that he shot 3 men, 2 of them he killed during this protest in Wisconsin. He drove from Illinois to Wisconsin. They didn't have to come up with reasonable doubt, said, Jamie White, who is this attorney, civil rights attorney. He's represented a lot of dozen high-profile cases. So it said, what was it, acted reasonably at the time. He said the reasonable doubt was self-defense. Was it really self-defense? That's the doubt. It said, if you've got them convinced of self-defense, if you got them to believe that everything he did was to defend his life and his life was at risk, that if he wouldn't have shot those men, he'd be dead himself, that's it. Who's worked on high... That's what this guy says. And I agree with that if he didn't put himself in that situation. He didn't have to go there. You went looking for trouble. Then when you find it, you say you had to get self-defense. That's what you were looking to do from the very beginning. So it's not exactly self-defense. You wanted to go and stop stuff and start trouble, shoot somebody, and you went there with a gun on purpose. So it says, as far as his testimony goes, the jurors found him credible. Some people said that crying and everything definitely helped his case, which most people probably saw right through that, especially people of color. But they look at him as a little innocent baby boy. Look at his little pudgy little face, and they probably felt that he wasn't a threat based off of appearance. Whereas you have to judge people off of their actions. This isn't Next Top Model. You know what I'm saying? So they needed to judge this dude off of his actions and what he did, and not because he got a baby face, little pudge going on. No. This dude went to another state with a weapon looking for trouble. Went to a place where people were having protests and felt that he was going to stop some stuff. He wasn't trying to stop it with words or he brought the Bible. He brought an AR-15. You know, and it said that a lot of legal experts didn't seem surprised of the verdict. It said, I think anyone who saw the evidence could see that the jury might have a difficult time coming to a unanimous decision that he wasn't defending himself. So it said that, where is it? I'm trying to show you all where it is, where the people that he did shoot had a weapon. But at the same time, he didn't have to be there. That's the thing. It says, where is it? When you talk about self-defense, using a semi-automatic rifle on someone who's kicking you or hitting you with a skateboard is not proportionate. Let's see. And also, the judge wouldn't allow the people that he shot to be called victims, but he would allow them to be called rioters and looters, which already is a major problem. It said that, where is it? The inability to sway the jury on proportionate use of force was a pivotal moment in the trial that began with him already facing an uphill battle. Even the prosecutor's witnesses were supporting the defense's argument when the one survivor testified that he pointed his gun at Rittenhouse, and that's when Rittenhouse shot him. That gives the jury enough. So that dude did point a gun at him. The only difference is, I would say the major difference is he didn't have to be there. And he went there with a gun trying to, I guess he thought he was about to be the next Avenger or something, Captain America, and save these businesses and stop the riots. So, you know, I think that's the problem. I think maybe he should have not maybe gotten every charge, but he definitely should have been found guilty on some of these charges. They said when he cried at one point, that worked in his favor. He's got the baby face. He shed some tears. He got his little lips poked out and crying. And that pulled some heartstrings. And the defense attorneys count on those things. So, you know, a lot of the jurors and things fell for the okie doke. And, you know, I don't know. Let me read some of these comments you all got right quick about this. Let's see. Young Slim, he got to murder 2 people and get away with it. Only in the USA. Man, you ain't lying. Let's see. He murdered, went out of state. His privilege got him off. Hey, that's real talk right there. I mean, he traveled to another state, murdered a couple people, and shot another, and was able to get off. Everybody knew his fake crying ass was getting off. That's true. That is true, man. They fell for the okie doke with that crying, man. He had the Michael Jordan crying meme working in his favor. He was a minor when the situation happened. I mean, I don't see how that helped. I mean, it wasn't like he was a baby. He went with an AR-15 at 17 years old. I mean, if he was African-American, they would have been charging him as an adult. He was the only one that shot. That's true. And I'm with my girl Gina. He should not have even been there. He should have had his little ass at home watching it on TV unfold like everybody else that wasn't there, and allow law enforcement to do their damn job. If the people that own the property wanted to protect it, that's different. That's their property. They're there. At least that's theirs. This dude went to go do some stuff for people he don't even know in a situation and created it worse. Big Ron, I don't care, but that gun can harm people that weren't even doing anything to him. He could have shot way more than 3 people. Yeah, he could have. He definitely could have, man. AR-15 is a hell of a weapon, boy. I know I like mine. Let's see. John James, he went out of state with a weapon while a minor and murdered 2 people. Exactly. That right there should be cause for concern, and he should have got some charges. You can't go state to state and shoot different people and leave and go, and that's just a lot. So if someone shot him when he was shooting people, would it be self-defense for that person? That's definitely a good question. It should have been. I mean, he was shooting at them, and if they shot back, that was self-defense. But who knows, man? You want to get in the StreamYard? Well, we'll see if I put the link up a little bit. The best way to get in is to become a member of the channel, and channel members normally get first opportunity to come on the show. It's a lot of people that's trolls and like to play and say and do all kind of stuff, and so you know, we'll see about that. But normally that's one way to make sure it's not that type of situation going on. You say my residents, some in their 90s, were asking where were his tears. They said he was acting and doing a bad job at it. I know, right? The only thing I disagree is it was good enough to get his ass out of there. So I don't know how people fell for that or why, but it did. And I guess he ain't somebody's bitch. He was about to be somebody's bitch in prison, but it looks like he's gonna be a free man. So even OJ knew that this dude was guilty. You say they were jumping him because he just shot and killed someone. Exactly. That's exactly right. And he tried to make it seem like it was self-defense, where this dude was just something, man. He was something else. You say, well, Chris P., well, at least blacks weren't killed by this clown. I think friends of the murdered men will get this boy. That's true. They were not African Americans, but damn, man, this dude still, I mean, I'm not going to say only care if it was African Americans that was killed, because that would be kind of cold-hearted. But it was definitely dirty that this dude got away with the murder like he did. Just like what happened to Blake and how the police shot the hell out of him. They tried to murder this dude. Now, he shouldn't have been walking away, resisting arrest, going in his car, getting a weapon, a knife, and all of that. I can see how the cops got nervous and scared. But they shot him like 20, 30 times. No, they didn't shoot him 20 times. They shot him a bunch of times, though. I can't remember offhand. But they paralyzed dude, man. And, you know, partially it was his fault. He should have just complied. But, damn. You Big Ron, you say even if the one guy had a gun, he shot 2 other people. That's true. I'm not going to say super excited, but I am very interested and happy for Power Book 2 to come out. I think that it is going to be a good season. I hope a lot of the stuff that went on in Book 2, Season 1, that was kind of iffy, has been resolved, and we don't have to revisit a lot of that stuff. So we'll see. My girl Moochie in the building. What's good, sis? You said, no, that wasn't a fair trial. It definitely wasn't. And, you know, we already knew it wasn't going to be one. Chris P., you said you heard he didn't get the gun until after he crossed Kenosha. I didn't hear that, but I'll look into it. Big Ron, you say the judge will have to give an account one day for his misuse of judicial power. What you say sounds great, but I don't think he will. I wish he would. Chris P., these jurors saw their grandson in Kyle. I agree. Or their son. He certainly had the complexion for the protection. Had he been Jamal Jackson, the outcome would have been different. Hey, man, I agree with what you say right there, man. It definitely helped him out. And, you know, it's just unfortunate that it's really like 2 different prison systems. And it just doesn't work the way it should. Justice is supposed to be blind but we already see that she peeking up under that cloth to see who's standing in front of her. So we'll see. Midnight Madness, you say you think season 1 was more about finishing the Tasha story. I think the show really gonna take off now. I could see that. It was kind of split with Tasha and what she had going on. It did kind of keep her story going, and I think that it would be good to, you know, end Tasha connection, maybe make a spinoff or see what she's up to, but her storyline is not that interesting as of right now. I guess she's gonna be trying to dip and dabble in different things so she can continue to make money until Tariq graduate and get all the money that Ghost left him, I guess. We'll see. Now, Chris P., you were right on this. If Ahmaud Arbery's killers get off, that's going to really be a problem because they don't have the same defense that he did, that Rittenhouse did. Their situation is a little more cut and dry on what they did and chased him out of there and everything. So I'm definitely looking to see what happened with that trial. All right, before I move on to the next story right quick, Joy Reid said that this verdict is what we expected to happen. And she said that not guilty on all counts is what we expect to happen. And basically it's because of, like, who said that earlier? He got the complexion for protection. And the way the system is, I mean, it's just really true what happened with that. And it's just very unfortunate that justice doesn't work properly as it should. And so, you know, we'll see maybe what happens with this next trial with Ahmaud Arbery goes differently. And they actually do get punished for their crimes. All right. Kamala Harris was actually president today, and a lot of people didn't even realize it. They missed it. And it might be a good thing because a lot of people probably would have went haywire. Definitely would have been all on her head for doing it. But Biden, you know, had business to take care of. So, Chris P., you say, am I done with Tasha character? I've been done with Tasha character, man. Been done with that, man. That's funny. So, for 85 minutes, Kamala Harris was the first woman with presidential powers. Joe Biden on Friday temporarily transferred power to Kamala Harris while he was under anesthesia for a routine colonoscopy for an hour and 25 minutes. The nation's first female, first black and South Asian vice president broke yet another barrier when she temporarily stepped into the acting role. Harris worked from her office in the West Wing while Biden was under anesthesia. Okay? So, it says that while he had to, you know, have a colonoscopy go down the Hershey Highway, he gave her powers to, you know, get on the off-ramp and take care of things. Joe Biden is 79 years old on Saturday, tomorrow. 79. Wow. It says that he arrived Friday at Walter Reed Medical Center to undergo his first routine annual physical since taking office. It's routine for a vice president to assume presidential powers while the president undergoes a medical procedure that requires anesthesia because he's going to be put to sleep. And you can't just wake him up with a phone call like when you go to sleep at night. It says that Dick Cheney did so multiple occasions when President George W. Bush underwent routine colonoscopies. To officially transfer the presidential powers to Harris, Biden sent a letter to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Democratic Senator Penn Leahy of Vermont and the President pro temp of the Senate before going under anesthesia. And the letter reads, "Today I will undergo a routine medical procedure. Take care." And so basically we'll see. It don't say take care, but that's what I put in there. What do you guys think about Kamala Harris having presidential powers? And what do you guys think about Joe Biden living throughout the rest of these 4 terms? And will he be a 2-term president or a 1-term? Put a 1L if you think he gonna live through the next 4 years to finish out his presidency, or put a 1D, or put a 2D if you think he gonna die. A 1L for living, a 2D if you think he gonna die. Make sure you all put that in there. I want to get as many votes in here as possible. So 1L or a 2D. And also, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and you know what? Before we get out of here, I'm going to do a Cash App cash giveaway. So, it's a surprise drop. Good thing everybody tuned in. We'll do that Cash App giveaway before we get up out of here. Big Buzz, what's good, man? Thanks for the first super chat for the night. I definitely appreciate and need all the help I can get trying to run this channel. I don't know if any of you all noticed, but I did buy a new camera and it is working pretty clear. So a couple weeks ago I had a problem with the camera, if you all was watching. So I did buy a new camera, and I hope that you all, seeing the difference. Anyway, Big Buzz said, I'm not surprised with Rittenhouse that got off scot-free. I'm expecting the same outcome in the Arbery case. Big ups to Kamala. All right. That right there, I agree. I'm not surprised with the Rittenhouse. I do not want the same thing to happen to Arbery. I didn't want it to happen to Rittenhouse, for the record. So if it happened with Arbery, though, I think it would be some type of protest or riots or something. I definitely do. So I think they better put dude in jail for something with the Arbery case. Or else people is going to be hell to pay. And that would be messed up if they let that person, them people that chased him down and killed him, get off. That would be the wrong message to send. So we'll see. But thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. Those are some good comments right there. It really make me think. It's very unfortunate that we as a people and community have gotten used to getting a raw deal. That's just messed up. So let's see. Miss Karen said he ain't gonna make it. Hey, I'm with you. 4 years is a long time when you're 79. A lot of people don't, and I'm not wishing anything on the president or anybody that's older. My mom is older, and my dad as well. So, I would like for them to have good health and stick around as long as possible. But when you get up past a certain age, it's no guarantees anymore. Your percentages go down. Midnight, you got a 1L. Miss Kira got a 1L. John James got a 1L. Young Slim got a 1L. Jazzy J got a 1L. Man, y'all believe in Joey Beezy. Joe Beezy. Chris P, you said 79. He doesn't look a day over 77. Woo! You ain't lying, dude. He's looking up there, ain't he? But yeah, 79 years old, man. And it's a lot of work to be president. That's a busy, busy job. You know, it's a busy job. So we'll see. He falling asleep, farting in front of the queen, all kind of stuff. So who knows what he gonna be able to hang and do, man. We'll see. But it definitely is, you know, something to think about. Ill Woods, you got him as living. Buzz, Gina. Damn, me and Miss Karen, the only ones think he ain't gonna make it? Okay. Well, we'll see. Chris P, you said if Arbery's killers get off, you'll see more social unrest. But like Jay said, that case is pretty cut and dry. Those fools are going down. Yeah, that case is, they really don't have as much of a defense as Rittenhouse. And I still don't think Rittenhouse had a great defense. But it was better than what these guys had. So if they let them out, oh my goodness gracious. You talk about people gonna be pissed. Yeah, they gonna really be pissed. So, you know. And Buzz, man, I appreciate you trying to show the support. It definitely is appreciated. This is a small channel, small operation. And so every little bit helps for me to, you know, improve the channel and keep things going. So, you know, let's see how it go. Chris P, your girl Sally Ann. Yeah, Sally Ann, I talked to her a few days ago. It's probably been about a week or so now, actually. But she was at home resting. She's not in the hospital no more. And she said that she was trying to recover and do better. And so I'm going to check back up with her and see how she's doing. But Sally Ann is feeling better. And it looks like everybody's thoughts and prayers, as well as whatever the doctors did, of course, has helped. And definitely keep Sally Ann in the thoughts and prayers. It's a very, very sweet person, very kind-hearted. And we need more people like that to stick around for 100 years and not people that are, you know, crooked and doing other things, you know. But we need good-hearted people like that to be around as long as possible. And, you know, she definitely is, you know, doing much better. I'm glad you brought that up. And, yeah, I miss her as well. And Sally Ann, if you're watching, we miss you. We still remember and never gonna forget you. And can't wait for you to, you know, feel better and come on back. All right. So Kamala didn't do anything. Joe Biden had to go under the knife. No, he didn't go under the knife, but he had a colonoscopy. And while Joe Biden had the colonoscopy, he was unconscious for 85 minutes. And she became the president for 85 minutes while he was unconscious, just in case anything was to happen or any, you know, situations come up. Then, you know, it would be somebody to act as president. You say Biden will live but will step down due to health reasons. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good prediction. Druggy, I ain't seen you in a while, Druggy. What's up, man? You still on drugs? How's it going? You say, how can Biden possibly make it? Harris being president would be crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably her best way to make it, is if Biden wasn't able to fulfill his term. Because I don't think that they will vote for Harris to be president. It's a lot of people that still have a problem with women in major positions of leadership, and they probably wouldn't vote for her, even though she probably is the most qualified candidate out there right now, or one of. yeah, she knew she was president. She had to, you know, do a couple things in order to assume those powers and that role. So we'll see how it go. Let's see. I agree with you, Slim. If they let the Arbery killers free, all hell is gonna break loose. I really do agree with that, and I, you know, feel that that would be a huge, huge, huge mistake if that happened. Yeah, they had to take a little ride down the Hershey Highway, and while they was there, they had to put Biden to sleep for a minute because they ain't want him to feel too good. Yeah, they may have made him feel a little too good if he was awake, so they put him to sleep. So he ain't know they done took a little off-ramp toll road and hit the little spot. Hit the he spot, not the G spot, the he spot. Hit him in that he spot. Next thing you know, he needed colonoscopy every other week. So, you know, they ain't want that to happen, and you know, they put him down. You say Biden looks like Yoda now, but you think he gonna make it? Oh man, you funny, man. Yeah, Biden definitely needs to stay awake. He's an old man, falling asleep. All right. Speaking of Biden, the infrastructure bill did get passed by the House. A lot of people like to say that the Democrats aren't getting anything done, or Biden isn't doing this or isn't doing that. One thing, a lot of those people that say that stuff probably don't have children, so they're not seeing some of the benefits right now, such as people with children have been receiving the pandemic EBT card, where they've been getting a couple $100 a month, and EBT benefits, which is what we used to call food stamps, as well as 250 from 250 per child to maybe, I think, go up to 300 or 350 per child, and up to like 3 or 4 children, in the form of cash that's been coming to you every month, that has been helpful, and a couple other things that they've been doing that has been very helpful to people with children. I know people that are single or don't have kids feel left out. Maybe they don't see the benefits. But when you have people with children and big families getting help, it does kind of help a lot of other people, because they then begin to spend money and revitalize the economy. I don't want to call it trickle down, because it's already down. So it's just not trickling down. It's more like puddle economics. It's already got all the way down to the bottom, but it just starts to spread and become a big puddle, and next thing you know, it become a lake. So that sounds pretty good. I just made that up. Anyway, you know, it does help. They have done some things to help. I know it has definitely been helpful for me, and a lot of these things could have been enacted when Trumpty Dumpty was in, you know, presidential pardon, but you know, and he could have made a lot of different things, presidential powers. I mean, not pardon. He had presidential powers where he could have made a lot of things happen, and for whatever reason, it didn't. So we'll see. Buzz, I saw this as well, that Trump, aka Agent Orange, is talking about running for his Speaker of the House, and also, of course, he wants to be president. So we'll see what happens. This dude is definitely not going to go away easily. Now, with this infrastructure bill for $2 trillion. They are going to be doing a lot of things to help and rebuild this country. For example, providing high-speed internet to a lot of places that have been left without high-speed internet. Some people may think that's not a big deal, but when the pandemic came, a lot of rural areas and other places were not able to have their kids go to school from home because they didn't have fast internet or internet at all in some of those areas, and that definitely made the pandemic a lot worse for them. You see, and so they also are going to help with child care, free pre-K for everyone. Let me see. Let me try to pull up some more of these parts right quick. So a lot of things is going to happen to affect and make things better for those people with children, which then allows them to be freed up and then they can go to work. When I was trying to get my son into daycare, it was difficult, very expensive. One of the main reasons I had to work every day, every single day, no days off for years, because it was costing like $250 a week, which is like $1,000 a month, which is similar to the rent for your home in most places. And this was something that I had to pay just for childcare. So universal free pre-K would definitely be helpful, because not only will everybody go and get education started at a sooner point with their children, but it's not going to cost them anything. And also, they are lowering child care costs for families earning a certain threshold, and it also exceeds expanded and refundable child tax credit by 1 year. And also, another thing that maybe some people don't appreciate, I went to a historical black college university, HBCU. The Build Back Better Act addresses higher education, increasing the Max Pell Grant and boosting funding for historical black colleges and universities. So that definitely is needed, and it definitely will make a difference, because a lot of people go to those schools, and with them schools now, renovated, having more, facilities and upgrades, it definitely will help increase their enrollment, and those that are enrolled and complete their degree program at these schools will have a more well-rounded education, which basically uplifts the whole country, because the more people educated, the better. So it definitely would be better. And that's just a few of the items in there. All right. Let me go to the next topic right quick. This COVID vaccine. COVID has been horrible these last almost 2 years. Going on 2 years. And I'm just ready for this to be over with. I'm tired of COVID. I'm tired of all the stuff we've had to go through. And I'm just looking forward to this all being over with. And I think that these new drugs, where it's over the counter and people can go to Walgreens and take these medication and move on with their day and their life, is a big game changer. It will probably help COVID become nothing more than the flu, and that would be amazing. People like myself, I have been vaccinated, but I still do not want to go out in public and put myself in compromising position. So it's definitely going to be a big game changer for me to be able to have this type of, medication out there. So in case you do get it, you could pop a pill or a liquid or whatever the case and be back doing you before it ever sets in. All right, my girl, Miss Barika. What's good, Miss Barika? Definitely enjoy having you and the members and talking with you all the time. You're real cool, and I appreciate you for the super chat. You said anyone with a kid, I can borrow. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of work, though. But you say that's good. This administration is helping families. The children are the future. That is true. That is very true. The children are the future. A lot of times people without kids, not necessarily you, but they figure, well, ain't nothing happening because they didn't see it. But it's more people with kids than people realize. And if they are being able to receive help and their kids are able to be taken care of, that's going to make a huge difference. You got these kids not going to school or, getting left behind. They're more likely to be the ones to be committing crimes in the future because the parents was out all day trying to go to work and do different things. And so that allows them to get into a bunch of mess. I got to play a video for the super chat, as well as I forgot to play one earlier when the other super chat came through from Buzz. So I'm going to play 2 videos for the super chat support right quick, and then we're going to move on. So, Scottie Pippen used to be one of my favorite players in the NBA. Now he is straight B.I. And I got a video of him complaining about not getting enough love from Mike. Let's look at what Scottie was complaining about this time. Schnazzy Pippen. Schnazzy. Let's see what Schnazzy is up to. Schnazzy.
I want to love like the love in the Notebook, the one that split the sky, man. Split the sky.
Come on, Schnazzy.
I want to love like the love in the Notebook, the one that split the sky, man. Split the sky.
Scottie Pippen, man. This dude about to ruin his legacy trying to sell a book and some cheap liquor. Now, what if Shaq, big ass, was Hancock instead of Will Smith? Let's look and see if Shaq was Hancock.
I'm Hancock and I drink and stuff.
Diesel. That actually might have been not too bad. See Shaq big ass getting hit by a train and doing all that stuff is actually kind of realistic. Don't call me Shaq no more. Call me Superman Emblem. So we'll see. Look like my computer froze for a second. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully it unfreezes, thaws out. Come on, computer. All right, here we go. All right. De Niro, I'm with you, man. Scotty was my guy, but he definitely is tripping. And he better hurry up and apologize, man, before it get too late and go too far. Because everybody about done with him, man. And he hating and talking about LeBron this, LeBron that, man. You better shut up. Straight up. He acting like Jada Pinkett. You don't talk about Jordan or Will right now. Just to get views. You disrespecting the legacy at this point. Hey, man, you right. That's a good analogy, too, man. Straight up, man, it ain't even worth it. Why is you throwing salt on Mike's name when your legacy is attached to him, and when you throw salt on him, it's making it, you trying to make yourself look better when everybody know the truth? There's no need for that, Schnazzy. Schnazzy getting on my nerves, man. Straight up. Now, Dave Chappelle was asked to, he was going to perform at his old high school. If you saw some of Dave Chappelle's documentaries before, he does like that old school still. The problem is, because of his last Netflix special, The Closer, they basically uninvited this man to the unveiling ceremony for this new theater that was going to be in his name, in his honor. And a lot of them said they felt uncomfortable or whatever because of what went down and things that he said in his Netflix special, The Closer. And I don't exactly agree with that sentiment. I think that these kids are missing out on a great opportunity to receive theater and some help that they probably wouldn't have received otherwise, and they throwing it away. Some people, if a person feels offended, you can't tell a person you can't be offended. But I think some people are very easily offended, and you got to keep in mind, a comedian is talking about their own experience, and I think that by doing that was a major misstep, by not letting this man come and donate the money or, christen that theater. And in the response to him not being able to come, Dave Chappelle said, "You guys are mad at me and uninvited me from something I ain't want to do anyway." So that right there, although it's kind of funny, is unfortunate as well, because now what if Dave Chappelle or other people now become discouraged and disinterested and trying to send money or help or do any of that things to schools, especially schools in bad neighborhoods and things, or schools that need funding, private schools and things that depend and count on that stuff. I think cancel culture is going a little too far. I'm trying to clear up some stuff off my computer because it froze. I forgot I got a lot of stuff open over here, so that's why I'm looking over here trying to clear it. But I think this younger generation is not being realistic and honest with themselves, that people make mistakes, and it's easy to get into somebody's backyard of a person that's out there and putting their information out there, like a Dave Chappelle or a public person or comedian. But we'll see what happens in the end. Maybe Dave will continue to send them something, and maybe that'll help inspire, the next comedian or actor or actress to come out and do something big. It definitely is unfortunate, so we'll see. Let me see how this is coming. Let me cut a couple more of these off of here. We're getting ready to wrap this up tonight. Before I go, BMF season finale is going to come out tomorrow night at midnight. So for those that normally tune in to watch my Saturday shows for the first reaction, what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch BMF at midnight, and then when that's over, I'm going to watch Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 1. And when that's over, then I will go live and talk about both episodes. So definitely tune in, and I will talk about both episodes and give both episodes, first reaction tomorrow night. And keep in mind to join the channel, join the membership. The link is in the description box below this video. And the Discord family, that's everybody that's a Tommy Egan level member or higher in this organization. We will be watching both episodes for Power Book 2 Season 2 live, as well as the finale with BMF. So definitely come through, stay tuned for that tomorrow night. It is a real cool place with the Discord. We share a lot of information. Shout out to a lot of the new members that joined this last couple weeks. I appreciate you all for coming through. I hope you all been having a good time, and it's been a lot of good detailed comments going on and discussions, as well as we've watched a few movies and things this last week or so. So I definitely appreciate it. As far as BMF, I do think Lamar is in trouble. Now, we all know Lamar as this great villain. But if you keep in mind, a lot of times they write this stuff and film this stuff, they don't know how the audience is going to gravitate or react to some of these characters. Keep in mind, in Luke Cage, they killed off Cottonmouth, and he was excellent, Mahershala Ali. And so they realized that, but it was just a little too late because he was killed off the show. And, I mean, it would have been great to keep him on, but the choice was made. So we'll see what we have going on with BMF. If you all think that Lamar will go to jail, put a 1J for jail. If y'all think Lamar is gonna live and maybe try to cause some more havoc, put a 2H for havoc. And if you think Lamar is going to die and they're going to take him out, then you got to put a 3D. 3D for 3 dead. So Lamar, I don't know. We'll see. I would prefer that he isn't dead. That way he could come back and have a chance to reprise that role. The actor did a great job, and it would be a shame to see him killed off so soon when we could have, saw more of that. And I know a lot of people know the true story, but this is for TV, and before every episode they say that this has been, not a full representation, but loosely based. So we'll see how it go. Definitely, Pharaoh, appreciate you for letting people know. Sometimes people think I'm just saying that, but it definitely is true. It is fire. It is real cool to get to know a lot of you guys, and everybody get to know each other. And it's a real good group of people in there. And so I appreciate having each one of y'all be a part of the family. So, definitely. Let's see. We got a 3D Lamar is dead. We got a 2H. We got another 3D. Yeah, in real life he doesn't die. That's true. But I definitely think that they are going to change it up a little bit. I hope so. Because there's no point if they keep everything exactly accurate. Too many people know their story, know their information, and it's still going to be a lot of spoilers if they leave it exactly the same. We got another 2H. Another 2H. What was 2H again? Well, I say the first one is he go to jail. The 2H. Damn, man, I'm getting old. I should have wrote it down. And the 3D is he dead. The 2H. What was the H for again, y'all? Yeah, it is a great bunch of people, man. Definitely. I appreciate having all y'all in the Discord. Oh, yeah, Rick Havoc. Okay. Thank you. I'm getting old. It's tired. It's been a long day. Glad to have you, Miss Kira. And anybody whose name you see in green, they are part of the membership family. So that's an easy way to spot, you know, somebody that's a member. Right now it's about 60 people that's members, and I definitely appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, it definitely been coming through. How do you join? You can't find the link. Okay, I'll show you how to join, and then we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. So let's see. I'm gonna show for everybody that's interested in joining the channel. I'm gonna show you the easiest way to join. All right. So first off, let me go to share the screen. All right. This is my home screen. Okay, you can go to any video. This is what we actually are talking about right now live. And also about Tariq. I think Tariq hopefully is a little more mature and doesn't make the exact same mistakes he made last time. And also I think that he is going to start to feel a little heat for what happened to his professor. So right here it says membership area, and you click, it's right there. All you got to do is click on any video, okay? And once you get in that video, let's wait till this load up. And also I'm going to do the Cash App giveaway. I almost forgot. It would be nice to get that 50 likes though. All right. So what we do is right here, this is the description box, and I'll show you how it may look on yours. So the video is playing. This is on every YouTube video, and every YouTube video has a description box. This is the description box. It says show more. The very first thing I have is membership area. You click on this right here, and it will take you to become a member. All right. If you click show more, you can find my podcast, wherever podcasts you listen to. You can subscribe to other people that are, you know, friends of the channel. You can support in different locations. I got information out here to help you. Equipment that I use, I need to add on my new camera because this camera is amazing, and just so many other options, things that's valuable information, things that can help you, and you may want to take a look at. So the very first thing in the description box is membership area, and when you click on this, it will take you to become a member. You can't miss. And make sure you're a Tommy Egan or more, and follow the instructions so that you can become a member of the Discord. All right. Now, let me do the Cash App giveaway right quick before we go. Everybody start putting in a number between 1 and 99. It's what? You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes between 1 and 99. While we doing that, I'm going to talk about Power Book 2 Ghost. You say, will Tariq ever see the inside of a prison cell for what he did to Jabari? That's a good question. I don't think so. I think that they won't be able to pin it on him. I'm wondering, how is he contacting Sachs and Davis for help? And they said he may be implicated in another murder case. Oh, and also keep in mind, only put in one number. Only one number. You put in multiple numbers, you will be disqualified. So only put in one number, everybody. One number. All right. So yeah, I'm wondering, is he implicated with the Jabari murder? And that's why he was talking with Davis, and we'll see if that's the case. Then that's really too close for comfort, especially with his track record and everything going on. For him to be implicated in that would be a big bad move on his part, and I think that him trying to move weight and do all this and that, he's basically setting himself up for failure. So we'll see what happens with that. But I am interested to see how they're going to try to cover up what happened with Jabari. And, is Tariq still going to be running around, lips flapping, trying to make it back and forth to class? Or is he going to learn how to drive? Is he going to start making money in another way? We'll see. I'm interested. All right. About to stop this in 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds to put in your final vote. All right. Let's see. Down to 10 seconds for the last vote. 10 seconds left. And then we're going to do the last little vote. All right. Voting has ended. So, anybody who has a number coming in after it says vote in, it's too late. Now, somebody, the last time I did this, said they were trying to put it through and that they were closer and won, but it didn't show. I don't know why and what happened, but it did not come up on my Discord. Not Discord, on my YouTube channel. But I'm going to put on a screen, like I always do, all the votes that came up. And if yours did not come up, you can do like the last person and send me a screenshot showing that it was up during that time. All right, because they did show that it did show it on their YouTube channel, but it didn't show it on mine or on my admin's channel, which was very weird. Anyway, we got John James. Got it. Let's see. John James had a 33. Miss Karen, a 73. Midnight Madness, a 21. Miss Barika, a 86. Miss Erlene, a 55. Donise, a 66. Miss Gina, a 13. Miss Kira, 78. The Slim and Kim show, that's what's up, 81. Young Slim a 5. And Kim a 18. And Pharaoh with a 7. That's it. All right. Let's see how it goes. Let's see here. All right. Time to shake it up. Why this ain't shaking? Let me see. All right. I had the damn lock on. There we go. So with the orientation lock on, it won't allow it to change. All right, let's see who it is. 45. Who got the 4/5? 2 4/5 within the arm's length. Who got the 4/5? All right, let's go over the numbers again. Whoever came closer is going to win a little extra chicken cheese up in here. John James with the 33. Miss Karen 73. Midnight 21. Barika 86. Erlene 55. Close. Donise 66. Miss Gina's 13. Miss Kira 78. Slim and Kim 81. Slim with the 5-piece. Kim 18 and Pharaoh 7. Wow, it look like Miss Erlene gonna win this one, y'all. She only 10 away. Let's say what it was at 45. So this is what 21 away for Donise. She only 10 away. And John James, you was 12 away. Damn, you was 12 away. You missed it by 2. Could have been tied with Miss Erlene. But Miss Erlene has won again. I believe you won before. If not, congrats on winning. You're a member as well, so you can send me in Discord your Cash App, and I definitely will send you a prize. And thank you for being, here, sticking with me, and participating and having a good time, and appreciate you. 55 is 10 away from 45. How do y'all figure 55 is 12 away? Am I not able to count 45, 55? That's 10 away. 33 and 43 is 10. You got 12, so that's 45. Yeah. Am I falling asleep or what? Am I tripping? Hey, if she wants, she can have a date. Congrats, Miss Erlene. Get a $20 Cash App prize. And I hope it help on your next little, whatever you do with it, whether it's a DoorDash meal or whatever the case. Definitely appreciate it. It's all good, man. You had me over here thinking I'm falling asleep or something over here, man. It's all good. And check your email, man. I did email you back. So definitely thanks, Miss Karen. And I appreciate it. You taking y'all on game show. I know that's right. Hey, man, it's all good, man. I might do another 20 tomorrow for Power. So we'll see. Appreciate everybody participation and staying with me to the end. And, I'm trying to make it a little more interesting and interactive for people so that everybody can have a little fun. So definitely appreciate that. I also got a new video coming for some new sneaks on the way that I got. I'll show y'all one of them right quick before I go. Y'all know I love my shoes. These right here is the Singles Day Jordans. They actually glow in the dark. And it's got some type of stuff written on here and on here that you can only see once it's glowing in the dark. It actually looks totally different, which is really kind of cool. Because of these are kind of like a lime green, sea green, that the green screen is starting to show up on them. But these are really nice, really nice. So I'll definitely talk about these. I got a video coming for these pretty soon. You can see through the shoes. You know, you could look inside and see the future. Nah, that's the green screen. That right there is a button. Boop, boop, boop. Green screen technology. But yeah, man, these are dope. And I did win those on the sneaker app, which I felt lucky to get. They were actually the Jordan 13's Singles Day, which is a holiday, shopping holiday like Black Friday in China. So 11/11 is what they call Singles Day, because it's, you know, 11 and 11. And they always produce something now for that. And on Nike Sneakers app, they did have these shoes for that day. And I was like, damn, I'm actually going to win this for these. Not a lot of people came for these, man. I think these is dope. I like these. Anyway, I'm going to do a little review video for these. Let y'all know a little more about them. I'm going to have to do it without a green screen as much because they green. But they cool. I want to also show in the dark, how they glow in the dark, and see if on camera I can get it to show all the detail in it. I did try to take a picture of it, but it didn't exactly come out right because it was too dark. And then when I did take a picture with the flash was too bright. But I do have one picture that didn't look too bad. I'll show you guys right quick. So you can see right there how it looked glowing in the dark. Like, these boys really glow. When you got the glow, like Leroy Green, just director your pizzas to Daddy Green's Pizza. Watch it, boy. When you got the glow. So anyway, I'll be making a video about them soon, so you know, check them on out. Nah, you know that ain't no damn Snazzies. Snazzies is I'm done with Snazzy. Snazzy, you done went too far, Snazzy. What's wrong with you? Snazzy Harris. It's Snazzy Harris. What's your problem, man? Why you coming for Mike like that? Knowing damn well you would have been an average player at best if you didn't play with Mike. You went to the Dream Team when you only made All-Star twice in your career. And you on the Dream Team over James Worthy. Come on. Anyway. I'll see y'all tomorrow night for the book 2 for first episode and BMF finale. We gonna watch it in Discord. I appreciate all my Discord family for coming through and supporting the channel, supporting my work and the vision. Thanks to everybody with the super chat. It definitely is helpful. It's not easy trying to run this stuff, and it does get expensive. I did buy the new camera and other things. So every little bit helps, adds up, and is much appreciated. And I thank you all for watching. Y'all be safe out there. Peace. Don't forget to like, subscribe, especially if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and all of that good stuff. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. Deuces. And I'm up out of here.